What's up, guys? Vince Ryder here, and welcome to the Vince Talk, where I rant and talk about, realistic or life things or what's happening in the world. I heard there's like a full on World War III happening soon. I'm like, for crying out loud, like, what else is new? Like, I just heard that out of nowhere, just out of the blue. Just like, oh, okay, what? How? I guess we're about to find out. True, this Vince Talk, and if you're following, please let me know. I don't know who's here. Listen, I made a video about why I don't upload much on this channel. AKA, why I don't upload a lot of Let's Reads. Because I'm just tired, okay? I want to make some new content out there that's been in my mind, been cooking, and I haven't really made the decision to actually go through that process yet. But I don't know. We just gotta have to wait and see. Also, it's freaking hot, so sorry the fan. Listen, I'm surprised I haven't had the AC on. Okay, I'm trying to save money, and the AC is not it is not cheap. Okay, like how much is like almost 1,000 I spent for the AC bill. And I'm like, well, damn it. And so it's 100 degrees here. Why do I live in the freaking outskirts? I couldn't live in the intercity, but even though it's like not safe there, like, but then again, you know what? You have to pay a price for wherever you live, I guess. If it's perfect, it's not perfect. There's always have to be a balance, and it is what it is. I don't know. But yeah, the fan is here. I don't know if you can hear me well. Hopefully you can hear me well. I hope. But other than that, let's get to it because we got some news, we got some gaming stuff, and there's no animation related stuff at all in this channel, I don't think. There really isn't. I've been watching a lot of anime here and there, but that's for like videos of reviews, so you might see that soon in this channel. Also, I'm just gonna upload whatever I feel like uploading. I am not gonna make any promises anymore. But yeah. So let's get to it. Let's get this out of the way. What's with the whole Mr. Beast situation? What's going on? Mr. Beast is getting splattered out there. Like the amount of like allegations here and there about Mr. Beast and what's going on. I don't really care much about Mr. Beast, but at the same time, in this day and age, we kind of need more people like him. But now we don't because he's in trouble, okay? Double trouble. Something happened. Oopsie doopsie, Mr. Beast. And what could it be? Well, pretty much everything that I'm not gonna go into because, well, I'm not that channel. I didn't do my freaking research. Okay, I don't do homework whenever I make any videos. Actually, I just don't. Like, what's the point? I don't get a lot of views in this channel. I'm not making a freaking seminar of just like what I'm presenting. So when it comes down to the whole Mr. Beast thing, I just heard about it. I just heard about it. I don't know what's really going on. I would like to know like what is like, the implications of like this happening right now. And also like all the controversies he's getting. And usually what I do is that I recommend videos that you should watch when it comes to the whole Mr. Beast situation, which is basically any video except for this one. I don't know what's happening, man. Like, you think there's a storm happening? How that storm happened? Okay, I don't know how that storm happened. Did I say storm? Oh, storm. But yeah, pretty much is about this guy named James. He was in this podcast called the Dog Pack something. I never heard of these people. But yeah, it was on the podcast, tearing up, talking about what Mr. Beast did, and a lot of nasty stuff came out about what Mr. Beast did, and pretty much his, like his way of handling his business. And also more allegations. And this basically all came to me when I saw a video from the Black Cray guy, my favorites, okay? Another Filipino that I watch. And he actually goes into like talking about, well, not about Mr. Beast, but basically, well, he went in Mr. Beast. He was like, I hate Mr. Beast. I hate what he stands for. I can never understand the hate for Mr. Beast, but at the same time, I don't like Mr. Beast, but I don't hate him. Okay, it's a powerful word. I know I'm freaking tempering myself here. But I just, it's just that we need more people like Mr. Beast, Mark Rober, like big influencers that are doing good for the people. Like freaking Mr. Beast, like what did he do? Heal blind people which I hope it's the truth. Like put in whales in Africa, which I hope is the truth. If it isn't, then boy, oh boy, he's in for it. I feel like no one's safe on the internet right now if you're getting exposed out of these streets. Like, God is gonna have you in the pedestal and, you will pay for your sins. Okay? Oh, snap. Christian Vince is coming out. But that's basically what's going on out there is that, yeah, Mr. Beast is getting his, like, I don't feel like he deserves any of it because the thing is, as we like in this day and age, we need somebody to help the people that are in lower societies, in third world countries, in poor state. Like the fact that I have a roof over my house alone is a blessing, but with these other people that don't have that, they are struggling, especially right now, seeing how expensive the world is, seeing that we are, like, from what I heard, like another world war or something, another spiritual warfare or something like that. I don't know what's happening out there. It's getting crazy. It may not seem like it, but it sort of feels like it. And from what the news is showing, especially what happened like in the UK with that right thing, like that's what I keep hearing. And like, I don't know, maybe it's because I just only heard bad stuff around the world, and people just need to focus on like the good things of life or something. But I don't know, maybe that's just me being basic. But yeah, Mr. Beast, something's happening. I don't know what's happening with freaking like Dr. Disrespect or Ava or these people, if you know what I mean. But apparently Dr. Disrespect is back. Why? Why is he back? What's he doing? And he freaking put in a picture like saying, "Oh, I'm playing chess while other playing checkers." Dude, how is freaking try to play chess and checkers with the with the police? Okay? Try to play checkers with the police. Because apparently you're going to get checked. For sure, okay? What are you talking about? Why is Dr. Disrespect not in jail? Why is Ava not in jail? Why are these people, these creeps that are out here in the wild, and we're just going to accept that? Are you serious right now? It's insane. It's insane. Anyways, moving on. We got a little something from Kai Cenat, and after that, I'm going to go into the Olympics, okay? I want to talk about a little bit of the Olympics later on, but I want to talk about this whole Kai Cenat thing because it's so heartbreaking of what Kai Cenat is going through. They call him the biggest streamer out there, but what people don't understand, he's homeless. I think what the Black Korea guy, aka Tony, talked about, like, oh, thank God I'm not famous. The one thing that is pretty hard when someone's famous, especially when you have an audience like Kai Cenat, which is not a very, it's not a very like positive. I feel like it's a toxic group because it's a bunch of impressionable young folks that have no idea what they're doing. Okay, and the thing is it's like it's a lot. It's a lot with his audience. Because how did that riot happen in New York when he was just trying to do a freaking meet and greet? A simple meet and greet, and it turns into a freaking riot warfare freaking like summer 2020. That's what it turned into. Okay, it's insane that happened. And he didn't deserve it. He has to pay for everyone. Everyone's crimes, all these kids' crimes that are a fan of Kai Cenat, all the people getting hurt, all the like vendors getting stolen, all the riots, all the like the amount of opportunists that are just taking the advantage of Kai Cenat's like fan club, and also Kai Cenat himself. It's heartbreaking to see. Like it's always about like when it comes down to making your own fans and also inspiring one another, you really have to look into the idea of just like, what do you want? Who do you want to attract? And what are the people that you're attracting? What are the fans you're attracting? I get that, he's successful and all of that, but definitely not if it gets to a point where they're going to make you homeless. Like Kai Cenat cannot find a place because a lot of these places, whether it's like people, landlords, or like people that run like hotels or anywhere, basically anywhere, if you want to live anywhere, an apartment, penthouse, because he lost the penthouse because of this, he has to suffer for other people, like ruining what he really wants. Like Kai Cenat really, like I see his pain. I see what he's going through when he can't find a house. The amount of stress that I see in Kai Cenat's eyes, like that has to hurt. because at the end of the day, like, with the amount of stress that is going on out there, you want a place to rest. And basically, I get it. Yeah. Oh, Kai Cenat's rich. Kai Cenat can easily find a place. No, not when freaking everyone is like on your ass, like, from invading like your own personal space every time when you try to get a space. Can you imagine how annoying that is? You're the most famous person out there, but the moment you show at least a little picture, a little, like, hidden, like, even if Kai Cenat's like, oh man, look at this house, just by looking at the couch and everything, people can easily look into whatever freaking data. I have no idea, dude. I don't know how, like, people can even look into my house in this freaking living room, or just my voice, and they can be like, that guy lives in San Francisco. I'm like, how the frick do you know I live here, man? Like, what kind of technology is getting people, and why do you want to know where people live? That's freaking creepy. That's weird. Like, let people live in peace, man. Do you want Kai Cenat to be out there? Do you care about him? Just leave him alone. Just let him, like, have its own place. But of course, I'm speaking to the impressionable kids that don't freaking watch this damn channel, and I don't want them to be in this channel. I don't want that crowd to be in this channel, okay? I support my own crowd, and I don't want that type of energy. It's heartbreaking to see, and people don't understand that. People don't mention, like Kai Cenat's situation when it comes down to his audience ruining his whole freaking life. That sucks. Anyways, but right now, like, he apparently got asked from, like, like, what is it? From what I heard that, like, one of Kamala's, like, I don't know, freaking special service or whatever, are calling in for Kai Cenat to collab with Kamala or whatever. But basically, Kai Cenat, from what the stress he's going through, for, the reasons that I just explained, he can't do it because, and also he was just going off. Like, why the F is the freaking special service after me? Like, he's angry. And also the idea of just like, oh, because for your campaign, okay. And listen, say what you want about Kamala. There is parts of me where, like, oh, Kamala, yeah, good choice. But for whatever reason, I'm afraid that I get criticism of, like, choosing Kamala. I mean, the same thing with Trump. Like, neither one of these, like, are good candidates, to be honest. Especially with Kamala. The fact that Joe is out of here, Sleepy Joe, old Joe, freaking Centurion Joe, Biden, okay, sleep on a freaking bed, Biden, is gone. Like, thank God. Thank God. The guy needs to freaking retire. He's 90, okay? I'm surprised he's still alive. I don't even know if I would make it to 90. I'm gonna be honest. But he's gone. He's retired, and people are wondering, where's Joe? I was like, what do you think is Joe, man? What you doing? Is a freaking old man. Let him rest. Maybe he has a bedtime that he hasn't had ever since his, like, last election. Like, the guy needs to sleep. Anyways, yeah, like, I don't know who's gonna win at all, but when Kamala's, like, asking for Kai to, like, from what Kai is going through, like, that's insane from what I heard. And, it's not, maybe it is, I don't know. But, I mean, pretty much Aiden Ross did different when Trump was, like, with him at the stream, which is kind of crazy to look at. I'm just like, that's insane to see. And it was smooth with it. It was smooth. He was, freaking Trump doing the Trumpy dance, the Trumpy Trump. Anyways, yeah, let's get into some of the Olympics. So the Olympics just happened. Snoop Dogg is the winner. Give him the gold. I watched the Olympics because of Snoop. Let's be honest. Whoever asked for Snoop and actually sponsored Snoop to be there in the Olympics is a freaking genius. Okay, he's a genius for actually having this to make it happen, and knowing that, Snoop, for like what he is and also what he's known for around the world and all that, like, and he's part of all this, and the fact that he has the energy to do all this, like, man, okay, Snoop. And then he showed up for the break-in, like, it was like, oh man, the support is real. Support is real. There's a part of me that I'm proud to be part of the U.S. because of Snoop. I guess that's could be, like, I don't know. We could have just had anyone in there. I know Terry Crews was there. I know freaking Leonardo DiCaprio was there. But we gotta have Snoop to represent the U.S. And it's like, yeah. Well, you know what, Snoopy Doo, there he is. There he winning. He cheering. He's doing this. He's supporting, and he is like you who forget about the cheerleaders or whatever. Man, have Snoop. Snoop is the only cheerleader. Snoop is the only person. Listen, when Snoop calls and cheers your name, You win. You don't need the gold medal anymore, USA. You don't need, okay? You don't need it. I know when I see, like, Jordan Chillis, Simone Biles, the fact that Snoop is cheering for them, they're already a winner. That's it. That's just the facts. Anyways, he showed up for the breaking in the Olympics, and now breaking is in the Olympics. For those that don't know, I've been really talking about this in my second channel. If you're into dance culture, pretty much, yeah, breaking is in the Olympics. It's a big deal. Snoop was there watching it. Kind of looked like he was about to judge. And also, yeah, you got the amounts of judges in there. You got all the setups and everything. They had this boombox set up here, the La Concorde. And it looks amazing. And I'm excited for what the outcome is for this. Because since it's not going to be in LA 2020, which is kind of sad. Like, the Olympics is going to Los Angeles. It's coming here to California. I'm kind of scared right now. Please don't use my freaking bedroom as an Airbnb. I didn't ask for anyone for an Airbnb. I was like, hey man, we can just pay here. We came all the way from Canada to actually get out. Okay? And in here in San Francisco, shoot. And the fact that it's gonna be here in California, LA, they gotta have a couple of events over here in San Francisco. They gotta have a couple of events in New York City. They gotta have a couple of events in Hawaii. Let's be real here. Okay, anyways, but I hope that it comes to the LA 2028. And I see Reagan, come and go, and I've been part of it for a very long time. And I'm excited to see the majority of it. Oh my goodness, it looks amazing. Anyway, and also there's this whole controversy about this trans boxer, but isn't trans, so it's like, I don't know what's happening. Has like chromosomes and whatever. And I'm out. First off, with this whole situation with the box controversy, and I have to mention it because, well, it's kind of linked towards the Olympics, and I'm kind of like lost in the sauce with it. So I don't know, like, is it trans or not? Like, there's one way to find out, but I'm not gonna say it. But then again, like, how are you gonna find out? Okay, I don't know. Like, this whole controversy, and the thing is, can I just say something? Okay, I'm half Italian. I can say this. Italians are the most emotional people in the Olympics that I have ever seen. Like, remember last Olympics, where this Italian that actually split gold or something with somebody from Bahrain on the running or the track and field. And this guy was crying. He was emotional. And mind you, he looks older than me. He looks like he's 30. And he was just going off. He was like... I'm just like, chill, dude. He was crying. He was like emotional. The fact that he won medal, and that is the first ever in Olympic history that someone actually split the gold with someone. And I'm just like, what? And first off, shout out to the man from Bahrain to do that. But the thing is that why did it? Isn't that like? Is that legal? Is that acceptable? But I guess it is, because apparently this guy is from Italy. Freaking won half a gold medal, and I'm like, what? And now another Italian that actually boxed which is a female Italian boxer that boxed with this other female from Algeria that is noted to be trans or whatever, Amani Khalif. This boxer from Italy kind of like just like got hit and was emotional and find it unfair because the hit was so hard. Italy, can you stop being emotional? What's going on here? Like, what's with I don't know. Maybe Italy is emotional. I'm about to find out soon. Once I go to Italy, once I go to Sicily, and find out, like, what is up with my half people, like, being this emotional. What's going on here? You know what I'm talking about? But anyways, next up is Teddy Rayner, from a judo, in the judo part of the Olympics. Actually going up against Sargent-Velo, a.k.a. Georgia, the country Georgia, not the state. And man, this was like, there was a lot of talk about Teddy Rayner, which is a French judo champion. Killing it out there. And yeah, you know what? I've been seeing a bit here and there with the Olympics. I see what's going on. Tony Hawk is there. Skateboarding is having a field day in the Olympics, that's for sure. Since Snoop Dogg showed up. When Snoop Dogg shows up anywhere, I probably can see a bit more of the Olympics, of what's going on in that particular sport. But also, it's like skateboarding. I skateboard too, so it kind of makes sense. Anyways, next up, we got gaming news. We got talks about some gaming news. And this one is kind of like, just something that I wanted to talk about, but stuff that I did already talk about, but, it's a bit old. And pretty much I did talk about the Game Informer, rest in peace. a little bit, but I guess I might as well remind it now. Yeah, Game Informer's gone. RomHacking.net gone. What is up? Like, can people just like look at retro gaming and be like, just leave it alone. Just let it preserve the way it wants to be preserved. Let the people do your work. But nope. Because business out there is freaking business. Doesn't matter how much history. Doesn't matter the connection of people. Humans are not humans when money is involved. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that Game Informer, and I get it, it's a magazine, but the thing is that it's not only that. There's something more about Game Informer that is kind of like a history within gaming. Even though I don't read magazines, even though not a lot of people read magazines because we're in the online space, it's just sad. Also, MXR plays. Rest in peace. Like, this one hurts. A person getting terminated. I know what it's like to get terminated. It sucks. But this person got terminated and he can't get it back. The thing about me getting terminated, I get terminated and I can get it back. There's a slight chance that I might not get it back. And, well, that could be the last time you ever see me. Hello. But, yeah, just like MXR Plays. A person that I've kind of seen a while ago. I really haven't watched his stuff in a long time, but I know him a while ago when he was making Fallout content, I believe. But yeah, he's gone. And his girlfriend can't make anything, and it's kind of like heartbreaking. It's like, where are you gonna go after this? You can't. And he said like, oh, I can't make any channels anymore. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Where are you gonna go? You know what I mean? It's insane. But also to mention back to the Game Informer stuff, I did mention RomHacking.net. I don't think that's gone. From the looks of it, you can still download stuff in that website, which is a place where you get ROM hacks, if you know what ROM hacks are. Next up, also PlayStation sales are going low. Jeez, I wonder why. Like PlayStation talks about like this. What is this? This fourth or the second time that they talk about like our sales are low. Our sales are low. And they said something like, "Oh, we're gonna have a PS6 soon." And the thing is, here's the thing, PlayStation. This has been my rant, something that has been implemented in my head, and maybe because I'm poor, but I gotta say this for the other poor people, because I know you poor people are out there, okay? I know you poor people are alive out there. You are like me. We are poor. Inflation. Hello. We all know you can't freaking buy that freaking $20 like meal in Chili's. We all know. You can't freaking buy anything for your kids or something. I'm talking to the adults. Okay, some of you kids that are poor, don't you worry about it. You're living with your parents. But with the adults talking about like, oh man, I really want to go to Europe, but I don't have a lot of money. I'm talking to you. You poor people, okay? Even my poor gamers. I'm a poor gamer. I play on PC because I got no other consoles. I got no other place, really. And because I really do want to play on a PS5, but I got no damn PS5 because they freaking cost more than a mortgage. These are expensive, man. I don't know. I heard like it's 400. It's still expensive. It's still, you gotta take out of your mortgage just to pay that instead of bills and stuff. Hello, food. It's smart to choose food than a freaking box to play games on. You know what I'm saying? PlayStation, just make the PS5 freaking cheap, for crying out loud. People don't say this at all. Just have it affordable so your sales can do good. Sacrifice a little to give a little. That's what it takes. But nope, that's never a business practice. People in the business are gonna look at me like, you're stupid, Vince. Well, I don't know, man. I'm not working in freaking PlayStation. I'm not working in Sony. Just make it affordable. Make the Switch affordable. Make Xbox Series X affordable. Just stop with the freaking 300. Lower that 100 a bit more, and I guarantee you will get sales. If you can give something cheap, that's the way you can actually get sales and really increase your revenue up. If you can sacrifice a little bit, it doesn't hurt your company, Sony. You are a $1 billion company. Anyways, I'm tired of this. We are poor out here, okay? We are struggling. I want to play a PS5 before I die. I'm telling you right now, I want to play before freaking World War III pops out, because it's about to pop off out there. It's crazy out in these streets. I'm crazy. Moving on to the next topic. And also, speaking of PlayStation, yeah, shout out PS4. PS4 emulation, doing good. Keep hearing news about it. Like, I don't know what's going on out there, but heard Red Dead Redemption is playable. So hey, if you're into emulation, play it. On the PS4 emulator, aka Shad PS4. Kind of interesting. We're living those times, huh? And also the Xbox 360 emulator has been doing good. I played Gears of War. So good, so good. Man, it took me this long, but I don't need to buy a Xbox 360 to play it. I never owned an Xbox except for controllers. Next up, we got Echoes of Wisdom. I heard some stuff within Echoes of Wisdom. I actually seen stuff, and it looks good. People are hyping out about it. Don't know about the visuals. Maybe I'm so used to PC that I didn't really care about to see the visuals much, and I just noticed it. But yeah, it's doing good. I don't know where I'm at anymore. I've been yelling here and there. I want to give a shout out before I end this little bonus topic. I heard, like, speaking of termination from like MXR plays. Now I'm moving on to this. I could have did that translation, but this is nothing gaming related. It has to do with Rustlin Katie, and he has 2 copyright strikes. A Christian channel that I follow, and it hurts to see him, like, going through this. And basically because of, the whole Joe Rogan thing. And the thing is that Rustlin basically says something that he might go into court with all this if it doesn't pan out, the way he wanted to. And I'm hoping that, God has a way to get out of this, because having strikes sucks. I had strikes. I've been terminated 5 times. I'm the right person to speak of this. And yeah, it hurts. But also, I want to talk about something that, and also, like, hopefully Rustlin, prayers to him. I want to talk about an idea I have. So I wanted to do a podcast with other people. I want to interview other folks, other creators. But I'm thinking about doing a 4-way. Like me, there's guest number 1, guest number 2, guest number 3. And we will all chat. We would just all have a good time and just chat and just, like, chop it up. But I've been trying to find a place to record. So I'm still looking into that. That's going to be something in the future, something that I really want to work on. And, I might make some clips actually from that experience. Anyways, I'll see you when I see you. One love and a peace. Hope you enjoyed this. If you watched the whole way through, thank you so much. You're much appreciated. I'll see you when I see you. One love and a peace, and God bless.